Hey everyone, welcome to a look back at my favorites from last month, from September 2023. If you are new here, I like to break it up by category. So I'm going to give you the top 5 in beauty, clothing, accessories, and lifestyle. Everything is numbered up here, so you can find it down there. And by down there, I mean down in the description box in the order in which I present the things. And then I also take the whole description box and copy it to the top of the comments so that you can find all the things. This is not the same as viewer favorites. Those will be coming up in a little bit as those numbers still are coming in. These are my personal favorites. Here we go with beauty favorites. So starting with number 1, a brow product I have been loving all month, and I don't think I've shared it at all. It is the Grande 2-in-1 Tinted Brow Gel, and it's 2-in-1 because it is a brow gel and it does a great job of holding my brows in place, but it also has the brow growth serum in it. I love it, and I have it in the shade Light. It's too soon to say for sure if it's helping with actual brow growth. I've only been using it for a month, and usually it takes about 9 to 12 weeks before you really see any changes, so I will keep you posted. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss those updates. Next is what's on my lips. It's from NARS. It's their Power Matte Lipstick in the shade specifically American Woman. I love that it's a wearable matte lipstick. I want a lipstick shade that's more neutral in color, that's an everyday color, and that lasts all day long. I love the idea of a matte lipstick because it is usually longer wear, but it also usually means it dries out your lips. They're usually really dark, deep colors. It's not quite as wearable. The trick to this is either to have a lip balm on first and then put the lipstick on, or put the lipstick on and then top it with gloss. Today you're seeing it on top of a balm, and I love it. I love everything about it, and the shade specifically, American Woman, is my favorite. Another favorite beauty product of mine from September, and I really got more into beauty this month. I don't know if it's the changing of the seasons or what. I've done a whole video on new to me fall makeup, just makeup in general. If you missed that, I'll put it down there and link it in the description as well. But this Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Pressed Powder, they had sent this to me in PR in their yellow shade, which is meant to kind of brighten all over and under the eyes, and it was okay. And then I was at Nordstrom and I picked it up myself. I bought this in the shade Neutral. And as you can see, it's still got a lot of yellow in it. It's pretty bright. So it does still have that brightening effect, but it's a true setting powder. So after I've done my full face of makeup and I still have a little bit of shine and I want to take the shine down a little bit, but I don't want to completely mattify, this is what I put on top. I like that it has a little bit of pigment to it, a little extra coverage in the places where I've had it. I've been wearing it pretty much in every video you've seen for the last 3 weeks or so, and I think it is fantastic. There are quite a few shade options. I went for Neutral. Everybody has their own personal preferences on foundation as far as coverage, finish, all that stuff. I personally like more medium coverage with a little bit of glow to it. I've been avoiding glow all summer because I get glowy and then I look like I'm just sweating or having a hot flash, which all of those things could be true at the same time. But I'm optimistically thinking it's gonna be cooling down, and I did pick this up during, I think it was the Ulta sale. It's the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear, but not the original one. I've tried that, I've recommended it, but I don't love it on dry skin like myself. My friends who have oily to combo skin love the original Teint Idole, like they swear by it, but I like something with a little more glow. And this is the Teint Idole Ultra Wear Care and Glow. So I'm wearing it now, and you can see, I mean, I have some highlighter on, but there is some glow. It is not a flat matte look. I am currently wearing it in the shade 240W, which is more of my summer color, my fake tan color, if you will. I will definitely repurchase this when we move into full-on winter original skin tone color. I'll let you know when I update my shade, but huge shade range. This definitely has glow. If you like the NARS, what is it called? The Light Reflecting Foundation. That's probably my second most worn foundation. You will love the finish of this. This is a lot thicker though. This almost feels like a CC cream. So I would say as far as application goes, I do still prefer to use a brush, but if you want a more natural finish, I would blend it out with a damp beauty blender. And then the last of the beauty favorites, I think you've all noticed that I started curling my hair this month. I don't know why, I got bored, I don't know. So I started curling my hair, and this is not new, but it hasn't been used in a really long time. I am not great at doing hair. I'm good at a few things, hair is not it. I'm okay with my own hair, but curling for me still is very difficult. I've done quite a few tutorials. I will link. I have not changed any of the technique at all. It's just I think my hair is a different length than the last time I shared a tutorial. Maybe the length makes it turn out nicer. I don't know. I have been having better luck recently, and I can tell you 100% it is this specific curling iron. It's the Ionic long barrel curling iron. The one I'm holding, the one I used today, is the 1 1/4 inch. Sometimes I use the 1 inch. I'm thinking if you want, like, you know, obviously looser like this, the 1 1/4 inch is the way to go. The key, if you're having trouble getting it to fall nicely and just manipulate the barrel, it's the extra length. The extra length makes all the difference in the world. If you are on the beginner side of curling hair, if you've never been able to just get it right, try this. It is not inexpensive. It is definitely an investment. But I will say that I've seen, I can't tell you how many hairstylists have the Ionic hair dryer. They have Ionic tools. So that's saying a lot if the professionals are choosing to use this as well. My current stylist has them. I love it. I love that it's the extra length. That's the only magic thing about this. It's fantastic. Moving on to clothing, I should say that how I picked at least my beauty favorites and my clothing favorites were just my most used items of the month. There are some statement things that I really, really loved, but I think for me, it's best if I recommend what I'm using the most that month. So that applies to the beauty stuff I've shared, and it's gonna apply to the clothing. So the first two items kind of go together. The first are these cropped, ribbed racerback tank tops. They come in sets of 2 or 3, I believe, and I've bought a couple packs of these. So what I like about these is I do not wear them on their own. I am not going to ever wear anything cropped by itself. I am never going to appear in public or probably even in my own house with my stomach showing. It's not my thing. I love this for layering. So you're going to see in a minute what my second favorite clothing item is. That will explain it. But if you have anything with a deep V-neck or maybe really low armholes, or coming into the fall, you want to wear a cardigan or a blazer and you don't want to have a heavy layer underneath, you can reach for this. They come in tons of colors. If you don't need a ton of support in the chest, then this gives pretty decent support. I can't tell you how well it is. I wear these without a bra, but these have been installed by a doctor, so I don't need the same level of support as the homegrown version. I will slip on my nippies underneath. I don't like any poke through. That's just a personal preference, but I love these and I cannot wait to use them moving into the fall and winter to layer under blazers and cardigans and things like that. And they come in this is the extra small, and then there's like medium large. So I have mine in the extra small. They're quite stretchy. Now the second clothing favorite item is something I thought I would hate. I've talked about this a ton. It is this 2-piece oversized tee and bike short set on Amazon. I cannot tell you how many times I have thrown this same outfit on throughout the month to lounge around at home, to go out to run errands. It's perfect to wear to a pedicure, by the way. Comes in a ton of colors. I'm actually gonna order another color because I wear this so much. The top is really oversized and it has pockets, which is weird and I've never used them, but the V is really, really deep. Like you cannot wear it without layering it over something, and that's where this comes in. So I really like my light blue with the brown combo. There's tons of options in both the tank and the 2-piece set. I absolutely love it. And I've heard from a lot of you that you love it as well. Okay, number 3 also happens to be from Amazon. I did not plan that, just what I've been wearing. And it's this short, puff-sleeved, I think they call the fabric fluid twill. It feels almost like a tencel or a viscose kind of fabric. It's twill, I don't know. I have it in this black kind of tartan plaid. The colors are nice and bright. I did get some questions about that. I mean, the black is black, but the green and the purple and the blue all running through it is very pronounced. There are other patterns. There are a bunch of solids that it comes in as well. It's a beautiful piece. It looks really expensive. It is not. It is from Amazon. When I put it on and came out to go do some stuff with my husband, he said, "Oh, did you get that at Nordstrom?" I was like, "Nope, got it at Amazon." He goes, "Wow, that looks really expensive." So it's a great top. I know I will be adding to my collection and getting it some more patterns or colors because it's a really pretty top. It feels nice. It's probably great for layering. I wouldn't know. I haven't layered much these last few weeks, and it's a really good buy. And it's, true to size. I have mine in a small. The next clothing favorite is this Fender tee. Now, it comes with this collar all the way across, and so it had like this little cutout here, and I didn't like it. So I just took a scissors to it and cut this part of the t-shirt off, so it's just a V-neck. I think it's a fun graphic tee. It looks great layered under a cardigan. It'll look great under a jacket. I've been wearing it on its own right now because it's still like 100 degrees outside, But it's fantastic. I did buy it thinking my husband would also be a little tickled by it. He's big into the guitars, loves playing guitars, has an amazing collection. He does not love this t-shirt because he said that the Fender, none of the guitars pictured are any that he owns. He says they're kind of like the entry level and he's more the collector's item, whatever. So he's gonna keep looking for tees that feature his guitars. I'll let you know if we have any luck with that. And then the last item, like I said, I'm keeping it real. I know a lot of you are here for the more affordable, budget-friendly pieces, but I'm sharing what I love. And while I do love a lot of Walmart and Amazon, sometimes there's some splurges, and the Spanx AirEssentials in September played a big role when we went to Taos for the week, and it was cooler there, so I could wear them again. Now, the Spanx half zip and wide leg pants are my favorite travel pieces. They're so comfortable, and they're my favorite things to lounge in as well once it gets a little bit cooler. They've released some new fall colors. I love the green spruce color. There's a few more I'll pop on the screen. They are a splurge, I know. I do have a little bit of a discount code. I can get you 10% off and free shipping with Marnie X Spanx. I'll put it in the description box too. I've washed mine. I hang them to dry. They hold up beautifully. I've never had any pilling or any issues. I have ordered what looks to be a very similar set from Amazon. It's still not in. I will absolutely include it in my next Amazon haul, assuming it gets here by then, and I'll keep you updated, but I will link it if you're looking for a much more budget-friendly option. But I absolutely stand by the original Spanx pieces. They are definitely worth the investment. Okay, let's talk accessories. This month, I got into belts, but I weirdly didn't talk about them or show them much on camera. So let me start with the most recent. I have been hunting for a reversible belt. I wanted, if I'm gonna invest in a really nice belt, I wanna get twice as much wear. So I was looking at Gucci, I was looking at Valentino. I just couldn't justify it. It didn't have the exact color I wanted. I happened to find this one, and it is absolutely perfect. And it's a little more, I don't wanna say budget friendly. It's just under $200, but it's two belts for the price of one, and it is Tory Burch. So it is a reversible belt. One side is nude, I think is the color they call it, like a light beige. And then the other side is that beautiful kind of British tan that I love. There are other options. There's a black and tan. I think there's a red and tan. There's all kinds of options, but they even have where you can do a silver belt buckle instead of the gold. I think there's maybe a white and black. I love that there are options. I also love that this is not, I mean, technically I think they're tees, but it really just looks like a cool sort of emblem. One of the reasons that I was looking at Gucci specifically is because if I'm gonna wear a letter on my waist, at least it's one of my initials, whereas like all the other ones, like why would I want a V at my waist or a C or whatever? So I like this. I like that I get 2 in 1. And I'm actually taking mine to our local shoe guy, and he's gonna punch an extra couple of holes in here so that I can also wear it around my waist and get even more bang for my buck. So that's the first belt I've been into. The second belt I've been wearing and not taking pictures, I don't know why, are these belts that Chico's releases every year in the fall. They're really cool. I got the brown and the black, and it's just a long, single strap tie belt, so you can adjust it and how you tie it. You can loop it through and do all kinds of interesting ways to tie it, but it'll work at your waist. It's one size fits all. Well, it's not one. It comes in a couple sizes, but one belt will fit you at your waist. It'll fit at your hips. It'll fit at a mid-rise, at a low-rise, at a high-rise. I love all the bang for your buck. So I think this is a great option for fall. They do sell out really quickly, so if you're interested, grab them while you can. Another accessory I've been wearing a lot, a recent release by Joyspun. These are real suede slippers. They're super comfortable. They have the memory foam, a thicker kind of lug sole. They come in a few colors as well. My feet are ready for fall. I love them, and I love the price point. I have a pair of Kendra Scott earrings that I'm really excited about. It's all the fall colors in one pair of earrings. These will probably be my most worn pair of earrings for the season. They have sort of bronze and golds and greens and browns, and it's a nice little dangle earring that's not too much of a statement, super lightweight. Absolutely beautiful earrings. I love them. I've been wearing them a lot if you have looked closely on my Instagram posts. Another piece of jewelry that I'm really enjoying this month is a little more budget friendly. It's this two-tone sort of, I think they call it a wheat link bracelet. Half of it is gold and the other half is silver. So again, it goes with all the things. They took mixed metals to another level here. Much more budget friendly. I had a discount code. I think it expired the end of September, but I'll put it down in the description box if it's still working. And it layers really nicely with my current stack, and it looks really nice when it's worn on its own. And then the last thing I wanted to share for accessory favorites are these bracelets. Now, I shared these in my most recent Amazon haul. I can tell you it was a viewer favorite and will make probably the viewer favorites list. The problem is it was so much of a favorite that almost all the colors, including this brown stack, are sold out. So I went on Amazon and started looking around because I love the concept of the different kinds of beads and much more affordable prices. Like I said in the video, I have other bracelets like this that are in the $200 range, and this was like $11.98. I found another vendor and I like their options even better. So I will, more colors, I like the beads better. So I will link that new vendor down in the description box, as well as a link to the original set, because there are still a few colors left and who knows, they may restock. And now let's finish it out with lifestyle. I've noticed recently I'm getting a lot of requests in comments on YouTube and DMs over on Instagram asking for my book recommendations. Where are they? Why don't you do them anymore? I do them. I do them every single week. I share what I am reading in my weekly newsletter that goes out every Friday morning. So if you want to see that, I'll put the link to sign up for it up here somewhere and also down in the description box. I'm not going to spam you. You'll just hear from me Friday mornings. So if you're interested, sign up. Okay, so let's get to the actual lifestyle favorites. Don't laugh at me. I know I have shared a bunch of different phone grips with you. For me, it's something I'm always thinking about. I do take a lot of selfies, hold the phone up in my hand to do Instagram stories and stuff. So I found something that I think fits the bill. So I wanted a MagSafe option so that I could take it on and off easily and be able to slide my phone into different things or charge it on a MagSafe charger. So it's MagSafe. This is the iPhone 14 Pro Max. I'm ordering the 15, but anyway, so there it is. The problem with the one that had the little finger loop here is that it's too high. You really need that loopy kind of thing down lower when you're doing phone selfies. I know, it's very specific. So I love that this has the loopy type attachment down low, but it also has still the built-in kickstand and it rotates so that I can, have my phone propped up and I can watch my videos or whatever it is that I'm doing. It has all the things, ticks all my boxes. MagSafe, has the loopy, has the kickstand, makes for a great, grip as well, even if you're not using it for selfies. There you go. So, had to share, and when I do upgrade my phone, because it's MagSafe, I take it off and I put it on my new case. Easy peasy. Number 2, I shared this in the newsletter, but I don't think I shared it anywhere else. This new to me serving piece. If you are in San Antonio, you can get these locally at a lower price than what I'm about to share with you at Burke Ace Hardware on Blanco Road. My friends, the Burkes, own it, and they're also fellow Ole Miss parents, so yay to them. That's where I bought this. If you want to order it online, I found it on Amazon. It's $4 more. So this is the Nora Fleming serving piece set, and there are a ton of different serving trays, bowls, all the things. They have them in stoneware, and then they also have it in melamine. I have this one in the stoneware, and you'll notice this little hole. So what you do is you buy these little figurines, and they have this little silicone tab, and you stick it in. And now I have a little cornucopia, but maybe I am serving something for a football game party, football watching party. I got my little, there's a way to stick it in. I think you wet it or something, but I have my little football piece, or maybe I'm getting together for Hanukkah. I have my little Star of David. So there's dozens of collectibles. People put them in pretty little boxes and all the things. There's so many really cute options. I love this idea. You get one piece and then you just swap all these out for all your different occasions. I will link it below, but if you are in San Antonio, go check out Burke Hardware. Such a great store. Has the hardware stuff, also has really good shopping. Number 3, random, but if you've been around a while, you know I love pens, and I've gone back to my favorites. These are the Pentel fine point pens. They come in a pack of, I guess it's 5, and it's like $2.99 for the pack. So love these. My personal favorite, I don't like the black or the red. I love the green, purple, and blue. And then this, I didn't know where to put it in lifestyle, accessories, the foldable backpack. So we bought 2 of these for our trip to Taos, and we ended up only using the one that Michael got. So this is what it looks like when it comes to you. And I can assure you that it folds back into itself easily because Michael did. We just can't remember where he put it. But anyway, it's a whole backpack situation, all folded in here, and then it unfolds and turns into a full-size, water-resistant, hiker-friendly backpack. This turns into the front pocket that zips, has a big top pocket, has another pocket, has the cup holders or whatever, the flip pockets here, has the thing that goes across the chest, adjustable, all the things. It's unbelievable, and it still easily folds itself back into this front pocket, which I'm not gonna do right now. This video is long enough. If you are looking for a lightweight travel backpack that's good for hiking or outdoor activities or just to have as an extra thing when you're traveling, cannot recommend that enough. That is why it made the favorites list. And the last thing, I got a whole pack of these. I'm just gonna hold up the one that I'm currently eating. I'm trying to eat better. I'm eating less, I'm eating smaller portions, and because I'm eating smaller portions, what I do eat, I try to make it worth eating, as in, I don't want it to be junk, but I still have a sweet tooth. So when I travel especially, I want candy to nibble on. These, I think they're called Smart Sweets. I have got a whole pack of them. This is the one I'm currently working my way through. This is their version of like Sour Patch Kids. They're not as sour, they're not as sugary. They only have 3 grams of sugar per package. But if you're looking for a healthier option than the stuff that's loaded with chemicals and sugar and just general crap, this is a bit more expensive. Again, I feel like that's a good thing because you're not gonna tear your way through it. You're gonna savor each piece. It is not a perfect dupe, let's say, for your favorite candies, but it is a really good option. I would say the only con is that, well, 2, it's not as sweet, which is fine, you get used to that. And secondly, it does stick to your teeth. I mean, I haven't anything go wrong with my dental work, but you're definitely gonna need to brush your teeth after you eat these. They are tasty, they satisfy that sugar craving, and it is a much better option than what you know, would normally pick up to travel. So highly recommend them, and that is why they're the last of my September 2023 favorites. Those were everything. Let me know if any of the things I shared are also something that was a favorite of yours, or if you have a different favorite to share, let me know down in the comments below. I love hearing from you. So thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope that you had fun, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.